I beg. Nah, I find out now, like you say, no, you get the belly. See, another person get them. We are trying to still do investigation. Let's know the real father of the baby. I'm sorry, take it easy on me. It was not my fault. I'm sorry, sir.
God have mercy upon us.
Jesus.
Person no fit watch your video if the person no get iPad or laptop. See how video heavy. See how video heavy. I'm just finding out that you are not the father of the child. We are still doing investigation. We are just finding out that it's not you are not the father. And now my guy, this guy, now my guy, you. Now my guy be this guy. The problem now be say how person no fit cut you off. You just full everywhere. How person want to cut you off?
Jesus.
How person want to cut you off?
Jesus.
The person when I even pity for past na your girlfriend. Person use your picture as wallpaper. Phone go the heavy. They're just finding out that I'm not the father. Find the cameraman for me now. What did I tell you? Look for the cameraman for me. I get what I want to tell. Look for the cameraman for me. Is it too hard to do? For her to start that video una they talk that thing, he stand boldly. I need to touch him with more violence. Look for the cameraman for me. They come here, they come tell me, you are just finding out, please take it easy on me. You are just finding out that you are not the father. You are still doing investigation.
We must learn a lesson.
Person like this guy, now what did they pay me? Be say, if this guy they sleep near you, that he's snoring, go they sound like trumpet. Don't put me for talk. Find cameraman for me. Make I no set camera for you again. Make I no carry camera talk about you again. Look for cameraman for me. Anyways, the major thing when we say, I think this now the week we will enter for the program where they come. I don't tell now before. The program is coming and this particular man, I'm gonna listen to a message again. I want to still listen to this one.
The marketplace is not exactly what they taught in commerce. There is a perspective of the market I will show you today. One, there are three things you see in the marketplace. Number one, those who came to sell. Number two, those who came to buy. Then number three, those who came for spiritual activities. When I talk about the marketplace, I'm talking about the career place. Not everybody in the market came to sell. Not everybody you see in the movie industry came to act. Not everybody came to buy. Not also everybody came for spiritual activity. In the spirituality of the marketplace, emotions and cryings cannot rule the earth. There is no portion for an emotional man. Can I tell you what psychology says? Psychology tells you that every emotional man is a chronic humanizer. If you be man here and you dey cry, you need deliverance. What they call money in the spirit world is blood. That is to tell you, in the physical world, if you are not bloody, money can locate you. Have you not noticed that every wealthy man has a bad name? The poor will give him a name because the man might have 2 billion in his account. You are begging him 100,000. He won't give you. To every resources, if it must multiply, it must be appropriated according to intelligence, not emotion. Now write this down. Money doesn't go to emotional people. If you think critically, you will realize that all the money you made, you lost because of emotion. Your grandfather's great grandmother died, you sponsored the burial. Your sister is marrying in Calabar, you paid everybody's flight ticket. Your neighbor cried to you, you gave him 2 million. Your elder sister delivered in the hospital, you borrowed money to go and release her from the hospital. Whereas pregnancy gave them 9 months notice with her husband. Money doesn't go to emotional people. If you must be rich, you must be spiritual. And the spiritual man is a critical thinker. What the spirit does is to sharpen the mind of men. In this contest, judging on this contextuality, you now discover that any man that must have dominion in the market must be a spiritual man in business. Write it down. Must be a spiritual man in business. Do you know that there are 3 categories of persons you find in the marketplace? Is that correct? One, those that came to sell, they that came to buy, and those that came for spiritual activities. What are then the spiritual activities they carry out? Number one, the power that delay men is in the marketplace. Whenever you dream and find yourself in the market, you need to deal with a spirit of delay. In John 5 verse 2 and verse 3, now there is at Jerusalem by the sheep market a pool which is called in the Hebrew tongue Bethsaida, having 5 porches. The next verse, and this lay a great multitude of impotent folk, of blind, out, without, waiting for the moving of the water. Mark the word water. I'm still going to explain it. Then go back to verse 2. There was by a sheep market a pool. What connection has a swimming pool to do with the marketplace? What connection has water to do with the market? You know, many of us read the scriptures and go, it was here in this pool they brought a man that was impotent for 38 years. They brought that man to the pool for 38 years. He was not healed, but his healing was by the corner. 38 years, I am 34, meaning he was 4 years old by the side of the water before this man talking to you was born. There was healing, but he was not healed. He was delayed for 38 years until Jesus came to heal him. What delayed him, even when healing was there, was the market force. Whenever you go to the market, do you not notice that you spend more time than you plan? Whenever you go to the market, do you not discover that sometimes you come to a particular spot 4 times before going? Whenever you go to the market, sometimes what you are looking for, you are passed there 4 or 5 times before you finally find it. Sometimes you ask somebody, I'm looking for Ugu. He said, look at Ugu here now. It is not you. A spirit invaded you to delay you. The Bible didn't say there was a man laid by the pool of Bethesda. He first of all gave you a description. By a sheep market, there was a pool. Can I tell you another thing? What caused that man's delay through the market? You know, market is full of activity. That man will always be observing and watching the activities of the market. Wouldn't know when the angel come to trouble the water. Before he realized the angel has come, another has entered and gone. Behind every delayed man is a distracted man. Sister, you are believing God for marriage now. There was a time in your life that men were rushing you like hot akara, and you are telling them that they are not your class and you don't want to marry now. Now they are no longer coming, and the people you are now looking for are those people you said were not your class, and your class has class off. The reason is this, sister: when it was your time to settle down, there was a distraction that introduced this current delay you are going through. You are busy in the market. Which busy in the market? You are busy in the market with angel beauty taking you around the market to buy cosmetics. Listen, you are not really beautiful until you are appreciated, and if you must be beautiful, you must be the person to tell yourself you are, not by the validation of men. Now, angel beauty is the reason you are traveling everywhere with mirror. It's a devil, it's a demon that left heaven, and the church accepted it. Some people can't tell you good morning until they do powder. While they were in secondary school, they failed geography because they couldn't draw the map of Nigeria, but they now draw it on their face. Professional eyebrow drawers. 2 hours they are just starting in the mirror. And I called one lady and said, what is green doing here? Green. Am I against makeup? No, but there should be modesty and moderation if a spirit will not be involved. That impotent man was delayed because of market forces.
Wow. You see, for this particular message, the part where interests me past now, there is nothing for an emotional man. I don't want to mention him. If I mention him now, I could not say why I could decide to mention Lucky Udu and my rate brother. I don't want to mention him. Before I forget, God punish the one. This man, when I just listen to, he will be coming to Port Harcourt this week Friday. I just make it once I go to remind you now till that Friday reach. I go to remind you now once I go to remind you now. That people will not forget. It's coming this Friday in Port Harcourt. So my Port Harcourt people, get ready. Me, I will be there. I will try my best to make sure that I attend that program. You people should make sure that you come. Be there. Come and learn and unlearn. You get a lot of things. Knowledge is very powerful. I know I like when you see. I see knowledge when I see some kind of share. So I want you to come and learn, come and listen, come know what they sup. Or punish the one. I beg. You could do the cross. Look for the cameraman for me. I no one forget. Don't let me set camera for you again. Look for the cameraman for me. Go punish the one.